I'm gonna make a video about this later, but I'm gonna do a live stream. But I wanted to talk about it now, so I've never talked about this before, I don't think, so I want to make sure I want to kind of get some of these words out, so they kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, they get familiar. Maybe I'll review this before I live stream it tonight. But I want to talk about who you become. It's not about where you get. How was it? See, this is all new to me when I was talking about it. I mean, not new, but it's not where you get to. It's not what you accomplish. It's who you become while you're accomplishing what you're gonna accomplish. See, what happens is when you start working on personal development, which is what I talk about here, if you like these kind of conversations, I'm sharing my journey in personal development, my growth, which is happening pretty quick, these changes that are just happening. So I came on here and I'm just sharing what I'm doing that's changing my life. So if you like that kind of talk, if it's something that interests you, if it's something that you want to start doing, subscribe to the channel. You could ask questions here. I also have a community I put together, a crew, Mr. Robert Lopez crew. Hit the link in the description. You could sign up over there. We do weekly calls. It's a new group. We do live calls where you can actually talk to me and we have a conversation. So we're getting that started over there. Check that out. But anyways, it's who you become. And I could say, like, in the most simplest, one of the most simplest ones that I think anybody could relate to is you start exercising every day. Like, it's not so much the muscles you're gonna build, because you will if you exercise every day and you do a little bit of research and, you know, push-ups, body squats, dips. You'll start building some muscle. You get some dumbbells, or maybe you're in full-on gym mode, whatever. I'm still not on gym mode. That's another video. You could watch some other of my videos, but I don't have a gym pass, but I exercise every day. And why do I do that? Because I don't like the gym? No, I'm doing it to show anybody out there who's using I can't, I don't have time to go to the gym, I can't exercise. I want to break that excuse, because I've been exercising every day for a long time now. I'm making progress and I still don't have a gym pass, but I exercise every day because I have the floor, and that's all you really need to be able to get daily exercise done, because I'm exercising mainly for the mindset. As a result, gaining a little bit of muscle. Through the dieting, I lost the weight. But in the process of doing these things, my attitude is elevating, yes, because that's the intention I put into every workout. Elevate my attitude. Is it elevating? Yes, of course it is. Oh, my coaches told me I'm probably gaining a little bit of muscle. Am I gaining muscle? Yes. Am I building discipline? Yes. Am I gaining confidence? Yes. All those things are happening. All those things are happening up front. I see the results. But as I'm doing it, who am I becoming? Well, I'm becoming someone that's a lot more disciplined. See, even that, I kind of I gave it away a little early, which is why I'm making this video. The exercising every day will get you fit. Is that the result? Yes, it is. But who am I becoming? I'm becoming someone more disciplined. I'm becoming someone who appreciates a fit body. My own, of course. But if I see someone who's lean, not just lean like skinny fat, but lean and like built, you could tell. He wears his clothes doesn't wear him. I respect that. I know what it took. I know what it takes to maintain that look, to maintain that leanness. You see guys walking around in t-shirts, like, okay, they reach for something off the shelf. You could tell they got arms. They may not be huge yet, or maybe that's not their goal, but they're leaned up. I could appreciate that. So in the process of doing the work, I've learned to appreciate a fit body. Not just mine, but when I see somebody else, it's like, hey, respect. Now I see somebody who's jacked, it's like, hella respect. Because I know what you've been doing. Not just dieting, not just exercising, but exercising. You're putting that time under tension. You've gotten the gains, you've gotten the results. You're committed. You're putting in the work. You got that discipline. So it's who you become as you pursue this. You see someone who's nice and lean, same thing, going with the physique. You could appreciate, hey, that fool's been tracking his food. He knows what it is to feel hungry, but he knows how to appreciate how to feel hungry. I'm hungry right now. I've been in a consistent fast. Not so much in a fast I haven't ate nothing, but I've been eating so little for a while now that I'm just either really hungry or a little bit hungry all day long. I catch myself waking up at night telling myself, no, we're not gonna snack. We're not gonna snack. We're not gonna snack. I'll go get a glass of water and go back to bed. That's because I'm hungry. I'm working my metabolism, keeping it at a working level, just enough food to where I give my body the protein it needs and also keep the metabolism going. But I'm at a deficit most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. So when I see somebody who's nice and lean, just ripped, you can see everything, especially right now as we're finishing up summer. You see a lot of that where I live, SoCal, Long Beach area. Like, you could appreciate people that are leaned up because you know what it's taking. So it's who you become on the way. Who you become. Let's say you start saving your money. You start tracking your money a whole lot different. Come here. You start saving a percentage of everything that comes in. Everything that comes in, you save a percentage. What happens? You become back to that whole discipline. You start appreciating yourself. You're like, damn. I know what it takes to track $1. I know what it takes to track 10, 100, a couple thousand, whatever. To look at your money every day because you realize that money's jealous and you got to give it attention. That takes work. Who do you become? Discipline. One of the most powerfulest tools to have in your treasure chest. What did I hear the other day that I was like, wait a minute, let me toss that around in my head. It's not that guy, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Meaning he's not the smartest. Like, man, I could hire smart. I don't need to be a doctor. I could hire a doctor. For example, like, why do you want to be, if you're referring to smart? Oh, he's not the smartest. You could hire smart. I could hire 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 25 smart people. I have my smartphone that'll remember everything I want. Anything I need, I could go find it right now. As long as I have internet, I can go find it. If I need to remember something, like, I don't have such a good memory, I forget things. Fucking write them down. Record them. Half the time I got these little videos. Do this, do this, do this. I need to do this. I need to take this. I need to find this. I need to research this. I need to fix this. I need to send this. I need to try this. I'm going to start this. Why? Because I know I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, the sharpest tool in the shed. So I use my resources. But you know what I do have? Discipline. Grit. Perseverance. I got a ton of perseverance. Man, that hasn't been working for like 20 years and you're still going. Perseverance, discipline, grit. What's that other one I heard today? Ambition. I'm hella ambitious. Again, I might not be the smartest, but I could hire smart. I can carry one of the smartest things in my pocket all day long. So you got to use your resources. How did I learn all this? How did I appreciate this? How did I realize all this? By who I'm becoming in the pursuit of becoming the version of me that I respect and admire. All these things, I didn't come up with none of these. I learned them. I learned them by becoming better. I learned them by working on myself. I learned them by listening to my coaches, by listening to my mentors. That's who you become. You become who I'm becoming in the process. Someone who could appreciate someone who has discipline, grit, perseverance. I could also appreciate someone who's smart, but what about someone who's smart who's lazy? Someone who's smart who has no discipline. I can't appreciate that. I was like, man, you have so much potential. You're smart, but you got no discipline. I could tell by the way you look. You might be able to memorize things and remember things, but so does my phone. But like perseverance, grit, ambition, discipline to make progress. I mean, my phone can't do that. That takes somebody who got it, who's lived it, who's been through it, who's experienced it, who's becoming someone in the process of doing the hard work. There's a fire video right here. Hey, if you like talking about this stuff, make sure you subscribe. You've been here this long. Like I tell people, when these videos fall on your lap, it ain't coincidence. It ain't coincidence. You were supposed to hear this. Let's kick it. Subscribe. Watch my other stuff. If you can appreciate it, stay subscribed. If you don't rock with me and you don't really dig it, you could always unsubscribe. Also, something happened over there. They're giggling too much. Also, hey, look, I got a group. It's called the Mr. Albert Lopez Crew. You can find the link to the group in the description. I have it over on the school app. So just click the link, sign in. It walks you through. It's real simple. No big deal. We have live calls every week. It's a new group. You can ask your questions there. You can network with other people, hang out. It's a crew. I'm putting together a crew. It's the Mr. Albert Lopez Crew, who has that mindset of growth, personal development, sharing your growth on YouTube. When you hang out with people that are like-minded, you don't feel like you're like when you try to talk this kind of stuff to people that are not into it. They're like, what are you talking about? You don't need discipline. You don't need that. You just need to work harder, and that's it. It's like, no, there's way more to it. You're gonna need to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. You tell that to somebody who's not on the same path as you, they're gonna be like, you're a weirdo. You're strange. That's why I put this community together. So people who rock with me, you got 3, 4, 5 people. Right now we got nobody in the group, but that's gonna change soon. You start having 5, 10, 15, 20, 200, 300 people in there that all kind of rock with, find a relatability with each other. When you ask a question, it's going to be like, oh, yeah, that's a good question. You could talk about it, message each other. And then on the weekly live calls, we can get into it deeper. I'll have a subject every call. We'll talk about, just like right now, I can talk about this, and then we can get into the Q&As at the end. Help you get over these maybe questions, these roadblocks maybe that you have, these snags. So that's what the community is about, the Mr. Albert Lopez Crew. I'll either see you here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, like, drop a comment, say what's up, or hit the link in the description, and I'll see you over there. So I'll get at you guys on the next live or on the next video, or both, or on the Mr. Albert Lopez Crew.